Welcome, guys. Welcome again to another episode of the WSXM podcast. So let's just dive right into it. So, Abraham Traoré, Burkina Faso president, and also a hero of mine, just keep on doing and getting better and better with time. And he's been doing things that is improving his country and his economy and making his people life better. And what he's doing is also making other presidents look shame for being there for so long and not accomplishing what he's accomplishing. And he just spent 80, well, roughly 78 million, no, 78 billion CFA francs, which is around 128 to 129 million US dollars. What did he spend this money on? Is it on a new palace, new cars, or new house? Let's dive into it and see what it is. So take a look at this picture right there. You see those there? Those are tractors he bought. Tractors, as you can see, bikes and a bunch of other things. Seeds, fertilizers. That's what he spent his money on to make sure his country become food self-reliant in the next couple of years. And don't forget, a country who is fed by another country is controlled by that country because who feeds you owns you, and he's getting away from that. So let's dive into it. So first, he bought 400 tractors. As I can see there's red ones, blue ones, and these tractors will be given free to the farmers across Burkina Faso. He also freed up 60,000 hectares of property, which means that's a lot of land he freed up for agriculture. So let's continue. As you can see in the video there, those bikes was also procured. 1,000 bikes, but he's giving 714 of these bikes to to his agents, to his field agents to make sure he goes out there. They will be going around to different farms and helping them, tell them what not to do, what not to do. To guide them to make sure they are on a good path towards when it comes down to being food self-reliant. And he has 239 and such change motor tillers, as you can see, like plows basically. And he also acquired motor pumps, 710 motor pumps, which means these pumps, when I say motor pumps, it's like these pumps are they are on wheels so they can be moved. So like if a farmer have a big farm, instead of he buying like long hoses or to water his farm, he can move these pumps manually to different areas of the farm so he can be watering and continue. And also you see there, he bought 68,964 fertilizers. He bought almost 10,000 feed, which is um 9,893 to be exact, and he bought a little over 18 ton of more seeds and fish food at 1,000 ton, which is all subsidized. He subsidized all these fertilizers, the fish food, the the plant, the seeds to plant. These are subsidized. So this means the prices for these will not raise. They will stay stagnant until the farmers can recoup within the first year. There will be no charge. So that in any business, in any country, when they get 1 year to use machines, tractors, you get seeds, you get fertilizers, 1 year free. Do you know the amount of um peace that brings to mind when you have to worry about paying taxes and procuring machines to do your farming? It sets you to even grow faster because now you don't have to worry about seeds and fertilizers and water and all of this stuff. This makes for a great start. And as I tell you, Abraham Traoré freed up over 60 to 63,000 hectares of acres of land to donate to different townships. They're gonna be allocating these lands, and he already have been doing this, as you can see there, where you have young people, a lot of young people is in farming in Burkina Faso right now, and this to show you that he's serious. So how are you gonna recoup this money? It's easy. After a year, then they're gonna start to pay a percentage in taxes and and buying the food, the feeds and the fertilizers and storing these foods so they don't have to import. And when a country don't have to import seeds or grains or in the agricultural stuff, you save a lot. You're gonna save billions more when it comes down to not importing. And you can also in turn have exports after you stop. After you have so much in, you have reserve, you can start to export to other neighboring countries. And he's just also signed a deal where he's getting fuel at a cheaper cost from Niger, which is also another big deal because it's not. You see, these things are not being reported by any media, global media or Western media. Why? Because they're only reporting negativity because they just accuse Burkina Faso of committing a massacre, which unalive 223 people, including 56 children, which was fake news because they don't have no evidence, no proof, but they're just reporting this because what they want the government to look bad. But the citizens revolted, um, protest and say leave our men are alone because these guys are protecting us from insurgents and they're taking care of them on a vast scale, which you, the French and Americans, never did. Even for the past 10 years, you guys have been here. There's been an uptick in citizens being unalived and taken. Now, since Burkina Faso take it into their own hands and kick out the French, the Americans, they have been pushed back almost entirely out of the country. So, Burkina Faso citizens are not playing because what? Ibrahim Traoré is doing what he said. He has free education. He's working on healthcare. He already taken out the French as the main language, and he's also put it in the constitution that is no longer the main language. He's teaching English in schools and Chinese Mandarin languages in schools, and he's doing major infrastructure work, roads, electricity, water, now food. Imagine which president do you know on the continent spends 80, let's say 129 million US dollars on just buying farming products, farming machines, pumps, um, water pumps, tractors, tillers to till the ground, bikes to give to the agents to go and make sure these are up to date and everything. Seeds, fertilizers. How many countries do you know do this? This is why they are attacking Burkina Faso on this mass scale and pushing false narrative and propaganda. That's why he also tell Voice of America, BBC, and the France 24 to get out of his country because what they're promoting negativity and propaganda on him and his soldiers and his citizens. So he put them out, and the citizens are all 100% behind Ibrahim Traoré for this. So, what do you think of this? Where Ibrahim Traoré just spent all this money to make sure his citizens can have a career, to be self-reliant food-wise, to build wealth for his citizens and their families. And this is what we need to be replicated on the continent instead of these puppet presidents like Ramaphosa, President Nana Akufo, Ruto, keep going and begging and borrowing money. We don't need to borrow no money or beg from anyone because why? We have all we need on the continent from resources to land to do agriculture. We have the land. But there's this concept that Africa cannot grow anything. Tanzania just prove otherwise. Uganda just prove otherwise. Uganda just have over 10 million tons of extra grain. Tanzania does have a surplus in grains and wheat and all that because they are selling out to Kenya and other countries. And now Burkina Faso is doing the same. So where is there this telling this spreading these lies, these rumors that Africa cannot grow wheat and they need to use GMO seeds and they can't use their seeds, we're gonna sell in seeds. And they are refusing all these GMO seeds, which is a plus and a blessing. Because he's not going the GMO way, which is great for the continent. So anyway, why do you guys think about this? Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. As always, I don't know, like, comment, share, subscribe, left and left, don't know that works. Thanks for watching. Boom.